Elections. Our independence has finally been achieved and free elections have been written out by the provisionary government to decide the direction of our country. Effect, game-based stability plus 8.00%, political power plus 50, gets event monarchy or republic. Monarchy or republic, the German pretender has been ousted, and the provisionary government has called for formal elections to be held. 2 separate ballots will have to be... The German pretender has been ousted. The German pretender has been ousted and the provisionary government has called for formal elections to be held. 2 separate ballots will have to be cast. Firstly, deciding on which type of government the state will embrace, and secondly, to decide which parties will lead us through these troubling times. King Albert I, still residing in Canada, is watching events at home with great interest as the people decide on whether or not he may return. The Liberal and Socialist parties are, however, not so keen on his return and are hoping that the people opt for a more democratic state ruled by and for the people. The monarchy will be reinstated, Belgium will reform into a republic. Well, I'm going to say right here, I'm planning on playing through the monarchy branch, but first I want to see what happens if I choose a republic. As decided on the First Belgian Congress, the Belgian Republic has been founded. To form a strong government, however, the Belgian people have voted for their first president. As the rebellion was led by many different factions, there is no clear winner. The BWP Belgian Workers' Party has been divided by internal struggles and has not proposed a clear candidate. 3 main splinter factions have been created, and each are proposing their own agenda. Paul-Henri Spaak, influenced by his liberal heritage, has created a social liberal faction and has proposed a clear plan to guide Belgium. Another movement has declared their support for a grand industrial plan, Plan de Man, and have decided and have distanced themselves from the main party. The remnants of the party are still struggling to reform the party, but have promised to continue their syndicalist agenda. Lastly, there is the Liberal Party, led by Paul-Emile Janssen, who will guide the country to the image of our Dutch neighbors. So what happens if I... Okay. want to see what happens if I turn syndicalist. Okay, choose BWP. The Belgian Workers' Party takes control over the nation. And I'll go back and continue the playthrough as the monarchy, but I just want to see what happens if I become syndicalist. Still waiting to promote Jean-Baptiste Piron. Jacquemart takes control of the BWP-led government. During the struggles within the party, Joseph Jacquemart has taken firm control of the party and ousted both the Spock and demand factions with a swift blow. He will now try to reform the party into a stronger syndicalist player to avoid further splinter factions. Good luck, Jacquemart. And what does this say? Vrede Arbeid Spoorschap Vrijmed. Okay, it's kind of hard to read the poster, but whatever. Okay, so what happens? Belgium becomes syndicalist. And Joseph Jacquemart is now leader. Pretty cool. So I can go with reform the party. Many of our members have lost their way, prioritizing their own gains over those of the working class. A large shakeup will have to be executed, eliminating these weak factions and uniting the BWP behind Jacquemart. Game-based ability plus 7.00%. Gets a bit reformed BWP. That would be the Belgian Workers' Party. And that would be Belgische Werkleden Party, or in French, Parti Ouvrier Belge. And the former is the party name in Dutch. So it's BWP POB. And I can't ally with France just yet. now seems like a good point to save. Now, let's restore the Belgian monarchy. I'll play through Syndicalist Belgium later, but for now let's go back to restoring the monarchy. Okay, the monarchy will be reinstated. Gets event Belgian elections, gets event King Albert I returns. King Albert I returns. As the royalists restore the monarchy, King Albert I, formerly known as von Sachsen-Coburg-Gotha, now as von Belgie, set sail in Canada as the first king restored to his country. Over in Belgium, all preparations are made for Albert to swiftly and without issues remount his throne, along with Albert I. Belgian elections. As the royalist faction of the government brings back the king, the people have voted for a prime minister who will guide Belgium into the future. Verdinasso, a national party within the Flemish Council, has played an important part in the rebellion and has great plans for expansion and a greater Diet's empire. The KP, the largest pre-Weltkrieg party and biggest proponent of the rebellion in Flanders, is trying to establish their party and has placed Franz von Calvelert as their candidate. Finally, the BWP, or Belgian Workers' Party, has tried to win as much support within the worker class as possible. The party, however, is fractured and hasn't proposed a single decisive candidate, but rather 3 factions. So this is interesting. Let me just save here. So what happens if I click Verdinasso? If I click that, I'll become a paternal autocrat country. And I could create a Greater Belgium, maybe, by invading the Netherlands, which is pretty interesting. So this is basically an expansionist path. But I think I'm going to go down one of the democratic routes, either KP or LP. Okay, so... Okay, the people have chosen Joris von Severin to lead them towards a brighter future. Gets event, Verdinasso is elected. And there's King Albert I. And he's back. And the 2 main democratic parties that are available for the Kingdom of Belgium are the Liberale Party, which is market liberal, and then there's KPDC, Catholic Bloc, and Démocratie Chrétienne. Okay, it's Catholic Bloc / Démocratie Chrétienne. Jordi Nassau is elected. Jordi Nassau has succeeded in taking control over the government, and von Severin has installed his friends and allies in all the important roles. They will try to quickly militarize Belgium and try to take as much advantage as possible for the rising tensions in Europe, especially the Netherlands, who stole our rightful land after the Treaty of London, will be punished and united under our heel as Diepsland. Jordi Nassau will lead the government. So, Belgium is now a paternal autocrat country. And, okay, Joris von Severin is Prime Minister. And I can eventually go down this focus tree and create like a greater Belgian state. But I'll play around with that later. Same with the syndicalist path. I'll try out both of these paths later. But for now, let's make Belgium a free, democratic monarchy. Let me look at the conservative and social democratic I think I'll go with the Catholic Party. I don't know. There's more paths, so I think it's a little more interesting. But okay. Restoration of the monarchy. The monarchy has enabled Belgium to prosper throughout the 19th century and is seen as the way forward by many Belgians, especially Flemish, due to the actions of Albert I, the soldier king. Choose KP. The Catholic Party. Okay. The Catholic Party under Paul van Zeeland takes control over the nation. Gets event KP is elected. Okay, guess I don't need to I'm not going to promote Jean-Baptiste Piron, because I already have Albert I and his son, Leopold III, as field marshals. But technically, he's not king, so he should be Leopold, Duke of Brabant. Because the Duke of Brabant is basically like what to Belgium the Prince of Wales is to the United Kingdom, so... And there's King Albert I. He's back. And in this world, he's still alive. Whereas in real life, in real history, he died in 1934 during a mountain climbing accident. But here, thanks to being in exile in Canada, he's still alive. KP is elected. As the largest Belgian party and controller of the government from 1884 to 1921, it was the obvious choice to pick KP to rebuild the country. Fresh head of the party, Frans van Calvelert, has been asked has been tasked with forming the government and will hopefully guide us to a better Belgium. Good luck, Van Calvelert. Okay, so Paul van Zeeland is no longer Prime Minister. Now it's Frans van Calvelert. And I want to look at my foreign policy, but there's no foreign policy part of the tree. I want to rejoin the Entente, but okay, I'll just go with expand the. Okay, well first I'll do this. The Belgian lion roars once more. So this is a longer focus. It's 105 days. The political battlegrounds have calmed down and the Belgian economy is in full swing. Patriotism is at an all-time high, and many believe that the full potential of Belgium is yet to be unlocked. Gains national spirit, Belgian enthusiasm, which grants your political population 4.00%, war support plus 10.00%. So I think I do want to rejoin the Entente, which I know Belgium can do, but I don't see it in the focus tree, so I think it might be an event or a decision. This is the political side of the focus tree, then we have the industrial part, then the military part, and there's the army part, and this is then the navy, and then the air force is all the way over here. So, yeah. I guess I just gotta be patient. So I'm looking at you, Canada. I want to join your club. Yeah, I'll improve relations with the Netherlands. the CIFRC. Support the CIFRC? The province of Sichuan has long been subject to food insecurity. Recently, however, this problem has greatly worsened and the province has officially entered a famine. Philanthropists from around the world have begun to assemble conferences to help the province and have organized internationally into the China International Famine Relief Commission, CIFRC. Many of these philanthropists who have influence within our government are petitioning we directly support famine relief efforts. This has the potential to greatly improve the international perception of our government, but it will be costly. Send them a shipment of grain. Give them financial support. I'll do this. I'll send a shipment of grain to help the starving people of Sichuan province. Okay, the Cairo Congress. Interesting. Okay, this is the biggest I've seen Beyond King clip so far. It's pretty cool. They annexed all of the left KMT. But will they go to war with, will they go to war with Chongqing Tianguo? I'm not sure. Let me improve relations with Canada. Well, it sucks that they've gone the authoritarian democratic route. Would have been nice to be joined up with the democratic Canada, but whatever. At least Australia's democratic. And Sardinia, too. The West Indies Federation is also democratic. Should I do? Should I invest in the Ceylon Industriel? Should I invest in the Ceylon Industriel, or should I hold the sixth? Should I hold the sixth Solvay Congress? I'll invest in the Salon Industriel. Okay, let me read this. To combat the rising unemployment and spread of syndicalism in the Walloon province of Liège, a large expansion of the civilian industry around the provincial capital has been proposed. Wallonia, add 1 building slot and civilian factory, 2x 50% research bonus for industry. Interesting. I'll go with Georges de Fontaine for my Chief of Staff. He's School of Defense, so that'll definitely help me against the Commune of France. But if I do go to war with the Commune of France as a member of the Entente, I'm definitely going to want Pas-de-Calais and French Hainaut. Alright, let me reset up my armies. Revolutionaries in Switzerland. Interesting. And it's interesting. Belgium still uses the French Adrian helmets that they used during the First World War, in spite of being a German puppet state for so long. It seems they never adopted the stock helmet, but maybe they did. But they mostly still use the Adrian helmets. Did I forget to put this guy somewhere? Hang on. Okay. It looks like Estonia and Latvia have taken some inspiration from the Belgian Revolution, or the Second Belgian Revolution / the Belgian Rebellion. Because now, Estonia and Latvia are rebelling against the United Baltic Duchy. And let's hope they win. Part of me almost wants to send volunteers, which I can. Just to stick it to the German Empire, I guess. I don't know. Let me see what I can do. I think I'll send some volunteers under General Maximilian de Neve de Roden. Do these generals have bios yet, or descriptions yet? Not yet. It'd be pretty cool when they do, though. And I'll send another unit to Estonia under General Georges de Fontaine. Still want to join the Entente, but I guess I just gotta wait. Okay, and the second Spanish... Oh, say. Okay, the Spanish Civil War broke out. So, let me just see something. It was inevitable, I guess. Just looking at the Second American Civil War. For searing steel. You know what? I'm going to go back to my political side of the treaty. Okay, expand the Buren bond. The farmers of Flanders were heavily hit by Black Monday. Therefore, the KP has proposed the creation of a farmer organization to free from the grasps of the unions. Gains natural spirit farmers' aid, which grants the total population factor 2%. Okay. I'll do that. I have to make sure Dorpat doesn't fall. But, okay, it looks like they're not having too good of a time with it. Okay. When should they arrive? 6th of June, 1957, so just a few more days. Okay, it looks like Ukraine became syndicalist, or totalist to be more exact. Or Bolshevist, you could say also. And Sweden joined the Reichspakt. The military always seems to take over after the Social Democrats are elected. It's interesting. But Norway, at least Norway's still democratic. Okay, but Finland's national populist. and the Tsardom has been restored in Russia. And nothing much going on in the Caucasus. Okay. This isn't looking good. I don't know what the heck Germany's... They march into Riga. And they also march into Reval. That's the main city I need to take. So I could just... Let me just see if I can take Reval. Let me take as many valuable cities from the United Baltic Duchy as I can. Latvia is led by Alberts Kavesis, Alberts Kavisis, and Estonia is led by Andrus Larka. It doesn't look like I'm doing so good, but I can change that. I just need this one division. Could I have sent more? I don't think I could have. I'm a smaller country, so I probably couldn't have. Be the first time the Swedes were in Latvia, but I don't know. They use Stockholm helmets. Oh no, they use Adrian helmets, my bad. Awesome. I just walked right through. Like I own the place. Okay. How many victory points? I gotta capture Reval. Okay, now is not the right opportunity to go to Reval. My guy there to keep that safe, so... Bam! Let me just save here. You gotta be strategic. It's all about, picking the right cities that have the right amount of victory points. Yes! That was easy. So now Estonia and Latvia are free from German domination. Whether the Germans are going to invade, that's another thing. I mean, the Germans have been taking a lot of L's, especially with the loss of Belgium, Ukraine, Latvia, and Estonia. But at least they still have Sweden. And they sort of had influence in Finland, but that's gone now since Finland is a national populous nation. But maybe Germany will gain some new members like the Netherlands. Oh, the Netherlands is social liberal. Interesting. Who's the Prime Minister? Pieter Oud. Okay, now Korea is rebelling against Japan. Now Japan's paternal autocrat. Interesting. Okay, they should return on 3rd July. That's good. Awesome.